Hello everybody, this is a Lamley showcase or unboxing or preview, whatever you want to call it. Fast and Furious is the topic today. I've got the 10-car Walmart exclusive set coming out soon here at Walmart's in the US, already out in other parts of the world. It's a basic car set. We're seeing a lot of Fast and Furious with the movie coming out, premium sets and all this kind of stuff. Lots of opinions on these releases, I get it, so I'm going to show it to you, and you guys can definitely express your opinion in the comments on this set, what you think. Interesting things in that some of the cars that have been premium before are now moving to basic, and we're going to do a little bit of comparison, and then we'll get through this. The unboxing portion of it is not that interesting, so I'm just going to keep the box here. 10 cars. We'll just get started here. Fast and Furious is I think it's all called Fast and Furious, and then it shows whatever the movie is on the card. Basic cards, basic cars with the plastic wheels and plastic bases. I think there might be a metal base or two in here too, but we'll have a look at that. Nice artwork. 10-car set, like I said. This is Series 1, so I'm assuming we might see a Series 2. There is the listing of the cars, and there is that in case you want it, if you're looking for it. I have not heard of it being found at Walmart's just yet, but we'll go for it. And right now, 72 Ford Gran Torino Sport. If you know me, you know I love this casting. I could care less about another version of this casting. It's been in basic in the Fast and Furious releases, but it did move to premium at one point. I'll show you the two cars together, and then we'll put it on the turntable once I open it up. It's been in premium once. Nice to see that because I would like this casting in premium, and I hope that it eventually makes it in other colors and to premium, because this is one of my all-time favorite castings. Let's go ahead and open this up. I think I mentioned this came from Mattel, but we'll go ahead and do that. Here it is. I just need to put it on the turntable once, let it go around, because it's exactly the same. I could have pulled out the basic versions of this one, but I haven't. Well, I noticed right away. This is kind of like, I'm guessing this is going to be one of those like $2.50 or $2.97 styles, because plastic rims, plastic base on this one, but more detail, right? You get those side stripes, but you're also noticing you have the front grille done, the rear tail lights done. So this is definitely an upgrade from those basic sets that we've seen before, because they have more detail. So I'll give it that for sure. So I'm going to go ahead. Again, not too much to say about, I love the casting, so I can say that, but not too much to say about it. We'll go ahead and put it there in this parking lot. By the way, Wiz Calistro on Instagram sent this to me. He custom makes these, and I'm using this as a background today. I'll pull it out here and there. It's got, I'll let you see, it's like full thick wood, this whole thing. It's really, really a cool set. He does the trees and everything else. I'm going to do more on this in a little bit, on this set. Like, I'll talk about it more on this cool little background, but I do like it for the videos. Here's the second one. I'm not going in any numerical order here, although that is number 2 of 10. This is the 70 Dodge Hemi Challenger. What's cool about this one is we have not seen, Too Fast, Too Furious is the movie. We have not seen this model done as a Fast and Furious model before, so at least that, right? We'll go through all of these cars and kind of compare. So I have no compare or contrast. This is an old casting. I think it got updated at one point here. Let's open it up. I think it got updated, this casting, but I remember this back in, 2006 it was first released, in like purple and maybe green. Now we get it in a Fast and Furious with the, it's got the steely rims on this one. Nice and clean, and like it said, it's got the detailing, the full detailing. So you get the front headlights, you get the rear tail lights. So it is definitely an upgraded basic, at least from the $1 model. So that's why you know it's just not going to be, these are not going to be $1 sets, but they never are in these Walmart exclusives. Cool casting, nice model. I don't remember the context for this one. That's that. Let's go to the next one. Okay, we got a little crack in the blister. F9 Fast Saga. This is the 2020 Jeep Gladiator. Now this is one that I think the casting was done for basic, then it was upgraded into premium, right? And it was changed a little bit. They added some details to this one, like this rear portion of it. I think that's plastic. I don't think it's removable. You know, obviously with premium, it gave it a metal base and everything else, and, you know, full detailing here, obviously with the Real Riders, which I think looks really, really cool. But now you have this basic version, and I actually think this one is the one that has a metal base. Let's open it up and check it out. Yeah. Oh, it's significantly heavier than what a basic model is. That is a metal chassis still. So it did get its metal. It did retain its metal chassis. We see about these other models that move from basic to premium, or from premium to basic. Yeah, it's got a fair amount of detail, right? It doesn't have the plastic piece. Didn't get detailing like the premium, but it does have all the detailing on the hood. Didn't get the front grille, but did get the rear portion done. I wonder if they didn't do any of the plastic, but they did the full metal piece here. So you wonder about the passes, right? This model, like the metal portion got a pass with the tampos on the tops, sides, or front, back, whatever. But they didn't do it with the plastic. So I'm wondering if that's what differentiates it from like premium to basic, right? All right, so there's that one. We'll go ahead and put that one right there. We'll put the premium back. I can give you background on these castings. I can't give you much background on the context. Fast and Furious 6 is the 2000 or 1970 Ford Escort RS 1600. We got a little tree fall here. Move that around. A little gust of wind. I know this one is Paul Walker drove this one and jumped it over a highway, right? I believe. Kind of cool. And then this is a casting that this is what I've said. This is what I love about Fast and Furious. By the way, it got premium treatment. It's been in basic a ton, and then didn't get it. It got its premium treatment, I think, in the very first Fast and Furious premium mix, if I'm remembering correctly. So this is kind of cool to see. I'm partial to the premiums here. If I could only keep one, I'm obviously going to keep the premium, but I think I have most of the basic releases of this because I just love the casting. It's just a really, really cool car. And what I love about, sorry, I was moving that tree. What I love about Fast and Furious, and I've said this before, it does introduce some great castings. Yeah, has there been some overkill on these? Yes, but I don't understand. It's whatever it is. It's just we have to have these models, or we can have these models. It brings these models. I like having Fast and Furious because it brings really nice castings. They got a lot of budget for these. The repeats. It doesn't bother me that there's repeats because I don't know what I would love to see new castings, but the fact that if there wasn't going to be a new casting and they just do a repeat color for someone who didn't get it before, it just doesn't bother me that much because I just can't necessarily say that, oh yeah, they were going to do something else and, there's other cool cars that they could do, but I don't know. It just doesn't bother me. It's just not an issue for me. That's my whole point. 70 Dodge Charger. This is that off-road one that fell out of an airplane in Furious 7. Let's go ahead. Well, I brought out so this one started in basic, then went to premium. It's cool. It's a cool model because, it's a Dodge Charger that's kind of modified and this off-road look is cool. Fast and Furious are not very creative cars, so I like having this one. Casting that I'll never collect other than I have all of the premium Fast and Furious and I have those put aside. This one will go in my donate pile, as will a few of these that are from the basic, but here you go. I think it looks exactly like the previous versions of this one, but it does get the taillights. I'm guessing that when this was released in basic, it didn't get taillights done on this one, but it gets the Hemi stripe, that rear Hemi stripe on it. Hood pins are done. A little bit of side detailing, nothing on the front, but a little bit more done for this one, which is kind of nice. So we'll go ahead and put that one. All right, another modified Charger, Ice Charger. Don't have a premium version of this one, so I didn't include it here. So we'll just go ahead and have a look at this one. I think there was one was released clean, and then another one was released with bullet holes or something, if I'm remembering correctly. This was, I didn't mention Fate and the Furious, right? It was driving over ice. I do remember that. And yeah, kind of modified. I mean, obviously well modified. Modernized a little bit. The casting's a little small. You get the full detailing here, at least on the rear portion of it. You don't get it on the back. Looks like the extra pass they did was on this like jet engine that's on the back as well. This casting is kind of goofy, but I'll just put it kind of out of the shot here. Maybe I'll just put it like, well, no one needs to see that one. I can tell you I really don't like that one. I don't like it at all. Okay, here's one that's interesting. 95 Mitsubishi Eclipse from the original, The Fast and the Furious. It's a very, very famous car. It's a very, very famous casting. Since it's been released, we've had 3 versions of this one. This one was in the second mix of Fast and Furious when they recreated that racing scene of Fast and Furious Premium. They did the Mitsubishi Eclipse. It has these terrible wheels. Not a great deco either, but it is from the movie. They need to really do a new version of this casting, right? In a different, just upgrade, or just different realistic deco. Second version actually got it done right, I think, with the 10-spoke rims. You can see it was exactly the same outside of the new rims, which look far better than the original. And then we had this one where they did the special kind of black wheels mix that they did, where they added black wheels to all these cars, and it's essentially the same as well. So we've had 3 premium versions of this, all slightly different with the wheels, and now it goes to basic, and I believe this does have a plastic base. So let's have a look at that. Yeah, maybe with it going to basic means we might see it in the basic range in some sort of new deco. 10-spoke rims look nice on this one. Obviously, it gets the full deco. Yeah, the wind is picking up, and it's sending these blisters away. You can see I'll have to pick them up here in the backyard. 10 spokes. Yeah, it's got the carbon fiber hood. It has the headlights, taillights, side deco, top deco. Everything is the same. It did get the metal spoiler as well, so that's and the plastic chassis. So it's definitely made for basic. Casting, I could care less in basic, unless they give you a really nice deco. But in premium, I've got all 3 versions, and I will keep those for sure. So we'll put that one right there. That one I think will be interesting. I think that'll be one of the first one to go, because the Eclipse is always one of the first ones to go. All right, another one that's moving down to basic from premium is the 2020 Dodge Charger Hellcat. Now this casting I love, and we have seen it go into, wasn't it bright green in one of the car culture mixes last year. Oh, I didn't pull out the deco on this one. So this was the premium, the first Fast and Furious premium version. Really like this one in black with the black 5 spokes. Looks super, super cool. Hellcat deco on it, and then this striping on the top, which is really, really nice for that version. And then we have, of course, I already opened it up. Now this is interesting because this one gets basic treatment. Maybe it's a different car. Was it from Fast X? Is that the new one, or was that the one that was out last time with John Cena? I don't remember. But this one's just straight black. So it has the exposed engine, or at least the tampoed version of the exposed engine. And so maybe this was a different car. See, this is what I can't remember. But this is pretty sweet because it has those signature taillights on it, headlights, everything else. It's just a very, very cool black Hellcat Charger. I am all about that one. I think that is super, super cool. So count me a fan of that version, and I'll probably put that in the collection because it's just so clean. All right, let's keep going. The other one that I think will be one of the first to go, going from premium to basic, is the Nissan Silvia S15. I think this also means that we might see this casting move into basic in all kinds of decos, because it's already a very, very popular casting. It's been released in all kinds of decos, and started in Fast and Furious. No, it didn't. It started in entertainment. Here's the premium version from the very first mix, I believe, of Fast and Furious, with the chrome 6 spokes, which looks so cool. Has the full wraparound striping. Already see a difference. Look at that. This one didn't get the full wraparound striping. This one does. Obviously, the casting's different. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But, yeah, so I think we're going to see this casting in basic. I have to think we will. Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift is what this one was in. Here it is. Yeah, it doesn't get the wraparound striping. Probably difficult from the perspective of like doing the full deco on the top. But it does get the side deco front and rear. So I might put this casting aside only because I really do collect everything that this casting, every deco this casting gets, I'm going to collect it because it really is fantastic. So I'll put it off to the side because we might be building a premium, or I'm sorry, a basic collection of this casting very, very soon. So I'll add that one right here. I'll park the premium. I did have the old version Silvia. I guess I can show it to you real quick, where they added the deco to it, right? But that was just for fun, right? Okay, this one isn't a upgrade or a downgrade. It's just super, super cool. This is the Toyota Supra. This will easily, it's from Fast 5, this will easily be the model to go first, because we just haven't had that many clean Supras. It's been in the basic range, started as a Fast and Furious car. It's been in premium before, in the iconic Brian deco, right, from the very first movie in orange. but we don't have anything to compare this black one to, which showed up in Fast and Furious 5. I would definitely put it with the white one, but I wanted to focus on premium to basic. The white one that was released, that was obviously from the that really cool tribute to Paul Walker that was done by the Fast and Furious movies. They did the white Supra, but this black one is a nice comparison to that, but I just wanted to go premium. So really nice deco, or really nice art. I don't even remember how this showed up in what movie, but man, I don't care, because this is just clean and cool. In jet black, J5 wheels, you get the rear tampos, you get the front tampos, you do get that little pattern. I don't know if you can, there, you can see it there. That pattern kind of ghost printed onto the hood, you know, that's very similar to the the orange Brian Supra. I have no idea if this one had the spoiler that that the modified Supra has from the original movie, because I just don't remember the context. But they've done this casting justice with this version. It looks so cool in jet black. I should have pulled out the white one, because that would be very cool. Anyway, that to me is the hit of this mix, because it's just a very, very clean. I'd put the Charger next, the Hellcat Charger. And then it's nice to see these other castings going basic. You guys tell me what you think. Very, very cool mix, I think, for Fast and Furious fans. Lots of repeats. You know, I'll take it back. Did I say very, very cool? That's just habit. It's a nice set. I think there's a lot of people who will like buying these. You guys can definitely express your opinions. Tell me what you think. Thanks, everybody. Bye.